Man, I've been watching basketball for a long time, but I'm still learning stuff and I still continue to grow. But I must say that the NBA is just one of the, how can I say this? To use my word carefully, the NBA is one of the softest leagues, sporting sporting leagues in the world. Alongside of it, I might put soccer in their various leagues, but how is Carmelo Anthony a Hall of Famer? Like how? And I'm gonna do this series of like, are they Hall of Famers or not? Because whoever has the rights to the NBA Hall of Fame just needs to. Somebody else needs to buy it and just do everything all over again. Because how is a Carmelo Anthony Hall of Famer? The defense, there was no defense. The offense was just ball hogging and very. It wasn't even. I mean, there wasn't an emphasis on three pointing, but for a player of his caliber, you would think that he would be a 50-40-90 kind of a guy. And to give him to give him his fair due, he did average 20 points per game when he started his NBA career, but kind of disappeared when the playoff came. No passing, ball hogging, and I don't know. When it comes to being a Hall of Famer, I don't think Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Fame. I think he was a pretty good player. Um, does he deserve to get his jersey retired? I don't know. No. Is he a Hall of Famer? No. I feel like he's a really good player. And keep in mind, I'm saying this about Carmelo Anthony. There's not averaging 20 points per game in the NBA is very, very difficult. But that just shows the levels of things. And Carmelo Anthony is not that. I feel like when you're talking about Hall of Fame, if we have to start reaching for what you did in college or for what you did in the Olympics, I don't think that's a Hall of Fame candidate because we're reaching outside the NBA to make a case for you, and even in the NBA, it's, you were just you were good. You were a good player that got an opportunity and that proved yourself over and over again. And that's just how I see it. You were given an opportunity, you took advantage of it, and yeah, and you got you were in the right place at the right time and you proved yourself everywhere you went. But in terms of being a Hall of Famer, there needs to be defensive player of the years, there needs to be MVPs and defensive player of the years, MVPs, um, deep runs in in the playoffs, or at least like a ridiculous regular season or multiple times. But I don't see that. I just see 20 plus points. Let's be like Jimmy Butler is a better small forward. Like what's his name? Ricky Berry. Like all these players, those are like candidates that you start saying, oh, Hall of Fame this and Hall of Fame that. But like, Carmelo is just he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not. So I'm gonna put this at no Hall of Fame.